Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Brakatha Yahawah, Brakatha Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who are ruling well in the spirit, teach the word and believe in his word in the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High can continue to put in their spirit to endure. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching his word and believing his word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure. For the wise and the single sisters, shalom. Lord willing, you can continue in this thing, continue to be believers of this word, and to continue to pursue being a loving and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. This video is just a quick motivation. Lord willing, this lesson hits on point. I know we living in a time of a lot of chaos that's going on in the world. Romans 15:4, it plainly explains, things that was written aforetime was written for our learning. And it's a beautiful thing to look at miracles and how the Lord protected Israel or men of Israel or battles, how the Lord works. We're in a time now where a lot of our brothers and sisters might not believe in miracles, actually really fully believe in the word, right? The Lord been doing miracles and little things that we might not even see because a lot of us is not moving or living in the spirit. We don't have that eye to see, let alone we don't even see that the Lord is visiting the earth. The Lord is making a huge awakening happen in the Black and Latino community, right? And a lot of our brothers and sisters don't see it. So, going back into the history of us, I just want to show you that the Lord will fight for us. So the things that's going to come later in the future, famine of the word, famine of food, going into the hour of temptation, going into the charagma, like the actual race war. These things, you want to hope that the miracles that we're going to read, that the Lord will still protect us in this time, right? That the Lord is dealing with certain men and certain women in and out this ministry. Actually, no, let's say men and women in the ministry. First and foremost, I want to start with Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and read verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect. So if we trust in the Most High, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, believe in him, right? We're going to understand truth. What is truth? St. John 14:6. We're going to understand Yahawashi. We're going to understand how he is the foundation or the cornerstone of this ministry, right? Such as be faithful. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12, that I bring out fluently. The Lord, Yahawashi, is going to enable you in this truth because he's seen you were faithful. In love shall abide with him. St. John 15. Only true believers are going to abide in him. True believers are going to be thumpers, right? You might have church people that might be thumpers, but you'll know a real thumper when they defend the gospel in truth, right? Defend the good news, right? Defend the whole ministry of the Lord, because that's all the way from Genesis, all the way to 2nd Maccabees, Genesis, all the way to Revelations, right? And you got to be elected to be that teacher, right? Because the Lord is not just teaching everybody. He's not just using everybody to be a prophet, right? You got to be elected in this. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect. So we did, right? And past tense, and even in the present, and so much more in the future. 1 Chronicles chapter 14, verse 13, and it reads, And the Philistines yet again spread themselves abroad in the valley. Therefore David inquired again of the Most High, and the Most High said unto him, Go not up after them, turn away from them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees, And it shall be when thou shalt hear a voice of going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt go out to battle, for the Most High is gone forth before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. And we was talking about this one day at camp, me, Sam, and the brothers, that the Lord had told in this clip right here, the Lord had told, yo, don't go here, but go over here. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead of you, right? Because this is really during the time of David's time when he defeats the Philistines. And he said, hey, look, I'm going to go ahead of you. But if you hear sounds at the top of the mulberry tree, guess what? Just know that I have gone forth. I have gone before you. It's plain. Just like when the Philistines took the Ark of the Covenant and put it near their false god, Dagon, and the Lord destroyed Dagon and it fell down, right? And then he caused a freaking pestilence to hit the Philistines, right? The Lord he was probably showing way more stuff in the past that people actually seen, even nations knew. The world has gone so quiet. They went so far and they abandoned the Lord. The nations and the people don't know the true God, right? Because they're so spoiled in their riches, right? So this is why we need to bring, the Black and Latinos and natives back to the Most High Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? And only a few is going to actually come back strong. Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth until death. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi shall fight for thee. Anything the Lord tell you to do, strive, right? Colossians 3:23, right? Whatever you do, do it heartily for the Lord. He tell you to walk around Jericho 10 times, 7 times, and don't do nothing, and then the 7th time, you're going to do that. Strive until death, right? Even if it comes, hey, you was walking, you were preaching Yahawashi. Hey, you want to strive for it? Yes. If death come, persecution come, you got to take it, right? But we already know in a time frame, we might speak and have a zeal. Yes, I would die for the name of the Lord. In the flesh, you know what I'm saying? You would say that, but in the spirit, you strain like, nah, I really do believe in the Lord, definitely, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why we got to overcome the flesh by moving in the spirit, right? That the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is dwelling in you. That's the only way we can overcome those fleshful thoughts or turning away, right? Quitting, right? Our course is right in front of us, right? This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 12 to 14. It says, is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them no more forever. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi shall fight for you, and ye shall be, and ye shall hold your peace, right? The Lord is going to fight for you. This is right after the Lord takes us out of Egypt with a mighty right hand, right? And when you read verse 23 all the way to closing, it gets fulfilled when they're consumed by the waters on the left and the right. But when the water falls, it comes forward, behind, left, and right. They get consumed by the water. The Lord did that, right? We got to give him praise. We're in a land that was prophesied way in your past. And people that's not in the spirit, people that don't got faith and believe, they're not going to understand. They're not going to see it. And anybody that holds on to these things, You should hold on it so much that when the future, this is what prophecy is about. When you understand the prophecies, you want to hope onto the faith and trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Guess what? You're going to understand the truth. The Lord said the elect will be saved scarcely. We're going to be provided for. He showed you examples when people were hungry as hell and Yahawashi fed 5,000 people. How much more the elect in America? How much more the elect across the whole world? The dollar collapse. Brothers, we're not going to be living like how we was with money. Well, we're going to be living, the times is going to be a shit show. You want to, look, we should be desiring the kingdom. The things that you want, yes, but don't get attached to it that it knocks you off of your faith, your course, right? This is what the scriptures is here for, right? To meditate on these things. We might not see what the future may bring, but have hope into it. This is my last one. This is a beautiful account. This is Joshua, the 10th chapter, and I'm going to read verse 1, and we're going to go all the way down to verse 14, right? So let's go. It says, now it came to pass when Adonizadok, king of Jerusalem, had heard how Joshua had taken Ai and had utterly destroyed it, as he had done to Jericho and her king. So he had done to Ai and her king, and how the inhabitants of Gibeon had made peace with Israel and were among them, that they feared greatly, because Gibeon was a great city, as one of the royal cities, and because it was greater than Ai, and all the men thereof were mighty. Wherefore Adonizadok, king of Jerusalem, sent unto Hoham, king of Hebron, unto Param, king of Jarmuth, and unto Japhi, king of Lachish, and unto Debir, king of Eglon, saying, come up unto me and help me, that we may smite Gibeon, for it have made peace with Joshua and with the children of Israel. Therefore the 5 kings of the Amorites, and the king of Jerusalem, and the king of Hebron, and the king of Jarmuth, and the king of Lachish, and the king of Eglon gathered themselves together and went up, they and all the host, and encamped before Gibeon, and made war against it. And the men of Gibeon sent unto Joshua the camp to Gilgal, and saying, slack not thy hand from my servants. Come up to us quickly, and save us, and help us. For all the kings of the Amorites that dwell in the mountains are gathered together against us. So Joshua ascended from Gilgal, he and all the people of war with him, and all mighty men of valor. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi said unto Joshua, fear them not, for I have delivered them unto thy hand. There shall not a man of them stand before thee. And it's plain. The Lord said, I deliver you. Right there, that's plain. The Lord is already fighting. He's showing you the game. We play checkers, the Lord's playing chess. Joshua therefore came unto them suddenly, went up to Gilgal all night, verse 10, and Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi discomfited them before Israel, and slew them with a great slaughter at Gibeon, and chased them along the way that goeth up to Beth Horon, and smote them to Ezka, and unto Makkedah. And it came to pass, as they fled from before Israel, and were in the going down to Beth Horon, that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi cast down great stones from heaven upon them unto Ezka, and they died. And they were more which died with hailstone than they whom the children of Israel slew with the sword. Then spake Joshua to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi in the day when Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi delivered the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, thou moon in the valley of Alan. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hasted not to go down about a holy day. And there was no day like that before it or after it, that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi hearkened unto the voice of a man. For Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi fought for Israel, right? And this is what the Lord is doing with the elect men of this great Babylon, right? The Lord has the elect, hey, and even scattered four corners of the earth, teaching against mystery Babylon, prophesying left trigger square on that behind, right? Crying against this city, blowing the trumpet day and night, right? And the Lord is hearing the voice of the men, and the Lord is going to perform. The Lord has spoken. His word is not going to go void, right? The Lord is our architect. He is the author of all things, right? And this is gonna play out smoothly, right? And the ones that sleep, they're not going to know, right? So, Lord willing, you you can get more encouraged. Pray to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to protect you, right? Have mercy upon you. Lord willing, he saves you through that fire. Your house get on fire, out of nowhere, you could be asleep and you wake up, you jump out the window. That might be the Lord saving you right at the last second, right? You get hit by a car and you're supposed to die, and you actually make it out. The Lord probably just saved you right there and then. And Lord willing, the next day he have you pass through somebody in the video, right? Right now is not the time to be playing with saying, I have a relationship with the Lord. If you have a relationship with the Lord, you should be speaking about the things that's going on, and we should be praying for the powers of the Lord, right? Miracles of the Lord, man. Prophecies is speaking. Measure out these times, right? Lord willing, that was edifying, man. If it wasn't, man, we gonna do it again, man, right? And with that, we're going to say Yahawah Speed is your brother Dargabar. Till next time. Shalom.